What's up, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube, Stand-Up TV here, keeping you guys in the know. And today, Hideo Kojima finally gets to say, hashtag fuck Konami if he wants to. Everybody has heard by now that Hideo Kojima was banned from the Video Game Awards by Konami and was not able to attend and accept his award for Best Adventure Game of the Year or Best Soundtrack of the Year. And you know what? Give them this, Kojima, give them this. You've been waiting for this day for a long time. And what I'm talking about is Hideo Kojima is no longer at Konami. He is working on establishing his own production company once again, this time outside of Konami, and is actually in talks with Sony. It makes sense that Hideo Kojima is in talks with Sony directly in order to distribute his future projects. And that is because, well, let's just face it, even though he has a lot of fans here in the West, he's simply a legend in Japan. Think about it. Hideo Kojima is huge in Japan and has a huge Japanese following because he is Japanese himself, and there's no way, if there's one thing that Xbox doesn't do, it's sell consoles in Japan. Kojima has always had a tight relationship with Sony, and many of the Metal Gears were Sony exclusive for a very long time, up until the Phantom Pain, of course. And I think that's because Sony has always allowed a more mature theme, which Hideo Kojima puts a lot of mature themes into his games, and I think Sony is more accepting of that than Nintendo. The two Metal Gears that were released on Nintendo here in the West by Ultra, which is a sub-company of Konami back in the day, because they were only allowed to publish 2 video games a year, so they created another company called Ultra and released Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. The first Metal Gear that we got here in the West was a watered-down version of a game that Hideo Kojima actually developed for the MSX. Metal Gear 2, Snake's Revenge, that we got here in the States, Kojima had nothing to do with. Matter of fact, his Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, remained in Japan all by its lonesome. So he's not really been pro Nintendo ever, even though there were 2 Metal Gear games that released on the NES. Metal Gear Solid series, however, up until Metal Gear Solid 5, if you think about it, Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, and 4 have all been on PlayStation-only products. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, went everywhere, so did Revengeance, but he didn't develop Revengeance. The Phantom Pain was probably pushed onto other consoles by the publisher. Now, what future projects has Hideo Kojima got in mind? I have no idea. What we do know is that he still talks frequently with Guillermo del Toro, and you know, they had a lot of history with that PT on the PlayStation 4, that Silent Hills demo. Of course, that's been banned. Konami still owns the rights to Silent Hills, but a spiritual successor, maybe, but I wouldn't get your hopes up just yet. There's still Hideo's still just setting up. He's still just getting things rolling in on his own, and it'll probably be a long time before we hear anything announced out of the new Kojima production studio. But hey, I'm excited because now we get to see Hideo Kojima Unchained. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to check me over at Twitter at Stand-Up TV. Also check out my Twitch page, twitch.tv/Stand-Up TV. And don't forget to check out those videos over at YouTubeReviews.com. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. I love your face. Have a good one.